Hi, it's Vicky from Free From Limits, and I just wanted to share something that I had seen this morning that might be helpful to you if you suffer with insomnia or general sleeplessness. Now, this is something that has been an ongoing issue for me for around about 8 years, I think. I've no idea where it came from, but suddenly I couldn't sleep, and it came into full-blown insomnia. And then over time I have kind of, I guess, become okay with the not sleeping, or so I thought. And I was having a conversation with a friend, fellow coach today, and it occurred to me that perhaps what was going on was that I now have this understanding of how we create our experience, which is fantastic and has helped me to see that I'd created a story around not sleeping and that being a problem. And today I realised that I'd created another story, which was basically that I couldn't listen to my thinking, or something along those lines, that I'd taken almost too seriously that all my thinking was made up, like all of it was lies. I didn't need to pay attention to any of it. And so the consequence appears to me right now to be that I'm dismissing thoughts during the day. I kind of don't pay attention to what's going through my mind so much. So I'm not so bothered by it. And when it comes to the night, those thoughts, they want to be heard. They kind of like start shouting. It's like having a little angry man in my head who wants to be listened to, and during the day I'm kind of dismissing him and telling him to disappear. And at night he's quite persistent that he wants to be heard. And I was eating my lunch out here, and there was a wasp that was buzzing around me. It kept buzzing past and sort of, trying to land on my food, and I was flicking it away, and it kept coming back, and it was buzzing around my hair, and I was flicking it away, and this carried on for about 15 minutes, me trying to eat my lunch while this wasp was buzzing around and annoying me. And it made me realise that thoughts are like that. It's a bit like the wasp. So in the day, the thoughts are coming in, and I'm flicking them away, like, yeah, whatever, I'm not listening to you. I know the 3 principles. I don't need to listen to you. It's all, there's no information to be had in there. So it's like flicking these thoughts away. And I was doing the same to the wasp, and then I kind of thought, okay, perhaps I need to invite that thought in. Perhaps I need to acknowledge the thought. I tried it with a wasp. I was like, okay, wasp, what is it that you want? And instead of flicking it away, I just sat back and let it do its thing, and it landed on my food and then flew away, and it didn't come back. So I don't know, maybe it's just another story, but at the moment it looks quite possible that with me flicking away thoughts all day, I'm not acknowledging them, I'm not accepting them for what they are. And in that non-acceptance, they're coming back to me, like everything does, like when we don't accept it. When we don't accept emotions, they keep rearing themselves. They keep coming back to show us something. And so the fact that I keep waking up at night, that I keep on doing it, I keep being woken up by these persistent thoughts that are loud and want to be heard. It's made me curious about the fact that perhaps not accepting them in the day is just making them come back at night. So I'm kind of sitting with this now and just paying more attention to what I'm flicking away. Allowing all of it rather than judging the thoughts, just allowing the thoughts to be there, to do their thing, because when you allow them, they can move freely through you. I was talking to a client this morning, and I was talking about how when we think of, if we can think of emotions as visitors, it's like we allow them in, and they come through the house and they walk out the patio doors. And then occasionally we forget that we shut the patio doors, and we wonder why they're hanging around and why they won't go away. And it's just that we forgot that we shut the patio doors, and when we open them again, then they can do their thing, they can walk through, and the next emotion comes in, and it's as if the emotions are just visitors to our bodies. They're just popping in, and they just go away again when we pay no attention to them, and we remember to have the doors open. So I don't know whether that helps. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But I'd love to hear what you hear, whether anything resonates for you. Just pop your comments in the box below, and I will see you again soon. Bye.